Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. It's Maxim again. And before I start making a lot of Diablo videos and stuff, and while I'm setting up my Diablo, I wanted to talk about the Ultimate Dominators and one thing there that not everyone might have noticed and why it is actually important. And it's very important. And it's important both for you specifically as a single player and of course for your server and the server's success. So let's talk about that. And that thing is the faction barracks, the donation of units, okay? And it's actually also like, we could also talk about the faction preparation in general, actually, maybe a little bit. I didn't make a video about that separately. And the reason why that is kind of important, why, actually I don't know why I don't have this, but whatever. Is that, yeah, like you're getting these bonuses and stuff, and basically the more active people you have on your server doing these preparation missions, the more buffs you get, then you have a better chance to win, and it actually counts from your whole faction, so from your other servers as well that you have under control. I'm not actually sure right now if I'm on my main account. I'm hoping that I'm not on my main account because we don't have it here. And I thought that we do have it here, so I'm gonna hope that I'm actually not my main account, that I made a mistake when like before starting recording. And yeah, like the daily tasks, every time you do the daily task, like both of them, you get 2 faction buff progresses. For this you get fame, and you need these faction progresses for this, as I said, the buffs. And you need the fame and you need the contribution. The contribution is the one that actually gives you the proper rewards here, the big rewards, the big fat rewards you want, which you definitely want. So that's why you should be doing these quests. And the fame also actually decides who gets. Yeah, I am on my alt account. That's what I thought. Anyway, it decides who gets what rewards on after every single stage, like every single round, because you can see these rewards are given after every single round. So like every single person on your server is gonna get these things. And yes, later on it will matter less how active your server is and how many other servers you have subjugated, so how strong your server is. But if you actually went and you found my main account's new server, you could actually see that we were, I think, yeah, it's this one. We were 58 in the previous, I think, or something like basically, while it's quite a strong server, we were not in the, it's not that active. It doesn't have that many active players compared to some other servers. So it's actually only like 60th place. But if we had, for instance, more active players doing this stuff, we would have all gotten extra stuff, like extra shard holograms and stuff like that. You can see, yeah, like you're getting extra shard holograms, extra universal formation upgrade guides, and stuff like that. And of course, some other stuff like the top servers. Anyway, and let's talk about the donation, which is the main thing I want to talk about, the faction barracks. Here you go and donate, and actually cannot do it right now because I did the full. So you are limited by this, by the 3,000 points. And I'm gonna switch to my main where I wanted to record this originally. So here we are on the main, and you go and you donate your units, and depending on the level of the units you donate, you get different amounts of points, and you can get up to 3,000 points every week. And why do you want to do that? Because it's gonna give you, again, like a lot of fame and a lot of contribution. So basically, if you do this every week, it's gonna cost you a bunch of units, okay? It's gonna cost like 300 tanks, basically. 300 tanks to do the full thing. 300 level 80 tanks. If you have level 81, you'll get more points. If you have level 79, you'll get less. And it's actually a pretty good way to get rid of your old units, like your lower level units. You can see actually, yeah, this actually even gave me 0, but it's still an easy way to deal with your crappy units anyway. But anyway, the higher levels like 78 still give you some points. And yeah, you can get these lot of contribution, like it's like, as I said, it's like almost 10k contribution, and you get 18 fame per each player who does this. So that is of course very nice for the whole server and for the specific people, because as I said, you get 8,000 of these. those 8,000 are like, it's like how many? It's gonna be like 5 orange shards, but of course there are other things than the orange shards. There's the shark holograms and stuff, and you definitely want these, so that's definitely something you wanna buy. 5 holograms, pretty nifty, right? For each week. And so there's that, like you have to donate, like as I said, like up to 300 units to get the full rewards, and there you go. And I will do that eventually. Also, you've got the daily missions to make. Here in the daily missions, there is the mission to make 50 units. So you basically want to actually sort of deal with your base and a little bit, and fix it and make more units than normally if you're slacking and stuff. And then there is the other half of it, which is the requisitions. And the requisitions are basically, oh, now we have a bunch of people eligible. I guess it is because I'm guessing at least that it's because or it's after the first round and stuff. In the first round, we had like 5 people, and maybe they just set it up better. But the point is that these people, when their units die, inevitably die in the combat, they can request these units that other people donated. So you can basically have the weaker players donate, which is going to help your stronger players. And it also means that even the weaker player can actually have some impact. So even if you have like weaker players who are still active, if they donate 300 tanks, it means that your main players can get 300 tanks. But that also means that maybe you actually don't want to only donate tanks. Which is actually, I guess, another point. Maybe I'll make a separate video saying that, to be honest, highlighting that. And because you can actually donate level 81s, and you can donate valjas, I believe, at least. I haven't tried that myself, but I have been told that you can donate valjas. So we can go... I'm just gonna go and use 1+1. I'm just gonna go and use 1+1 recruitment, if I can actually find one, that is, of course. I should have some. Oh. Okay, that's +2. I don't want to waste my +2. I should have some +1, but okay, if I cannot find it, then yeah, that's gonna be awkward, I guess. Oh well, I don't actually know where my +1... Maybe they are purple. I don't know, honestly. So yeah, this is awkward. Here, yes. I have a bunch of them. Okay, so I'm just gonna do 1+1. Just gonna take one ship, and let's go back, and we do it here. And I guess, wait, no, I just didn't activate them, right? Yeah, I didn't activate it. So yeah, there you go. And basically now I can donate level 81 unit, which in my case would be completely worthless, because it would just die. I couldn't do any proper damage to one of our main players who, with their whale spending and stuff, can actually use it to beat on other whales. And of course, if I had the Odinium tech and stuff, then that +1 would have been +2, but like in general, I mean, generally speaking. So yeah. Yeah, that's why this thing is so important. As I said, like both to your server, it's gonna help your whales beat other whales, in a war of attrition, let's say, because you can see we actually don't have it full. We have got like 264, I think. Yeah, we've got like only 1/4 filled, basically, which is not great. And so it can be very helpful, because actually in our first round, what I believe happened was that, yeah, and they are attacking us now. Yeah. What happened was that we were like beat a bunch of servers. We beat 3 servers very easily, very quickly, but we were fighting another one, and that one was sort of a war of attrition, because we just weren't, or our whales weren't able to push through their capital to take it over, because they just had a bunch of strong people there defending, and our people ran out of units before the other people. So sort of like, because yeah. Anyway, so yeah. And as I said, big rewards, both for you and for your server. So go and do that. And until next time, please like, share, subscribe, and have a wonderful day.